I sense a moment of awakening within you, a call to protect yourself before the tides of life pull you into shadows you do not wish to enter. Gabriel's guidance reaches you now, whispering courage and clarity into your heart. You are being called to rise above doubt, to stand firmly in your own light, and to guard the sacred space within your soul. Do not allow fear or indecision to cloud your vision. There are energies around you that seek to divert your path, but your intuition is stronger than you realize. Listen deeply to the whispers of your spirit, for they carry the wisdom of angels who are devoted to your protection. You may have felt a heaviness recently, a subtle pressure from those who do not hold your highest good. This is not a coincidence. Gabriel brings you a divine reminder. Set boundaries with grace, and trust that the universe is aligning in your favor. There are people and situations attempting to drain your energy, but you are not powerless. The celestial forces surrounding you will lend their strength. You are being guided to discern truth from illusion, and to embrace your sovereignty without hesitation. Do not doubt the messages you receive through your heart. Each nudge, each quiet prompting, is a direct line from Gabriel to you. There is urgency in this guidance, for every moment you delay may allow shadows to linger longer than necessary. Stand tall and unwavering. Your spirit is luminous, and when you protect it, you shine a light that cannot be dimmed. Others may attempt to sway you, but the clarity you hold will be your shield. Accept this gift of divine insight and act with intentional courage. It is time to release attachments that no longer serve you. Let go of the ties that weigh upon your heart, and trust that by doing so, you are making space for blessings yet unseen. Gabriel reminds you that this is a sacred act of self-preservation. You may feel hesitation, a quiet fear that stopping certain connections will bring sorrow. But know that protecting your heart is not an act of cruelty. It is an act of love for your own soul. Angels stand beside you, ready to support every step. Reflect on those who bring turbulence into your life. Examine carefully which relationships are rooted in support and which are not. Gabriel's guidance encourages discernment, teaching you to embrace only those who honor your spirit. You are being led to trust your inner knowing, even when it challenges everything you thought was safe. There is divine timing in all things, and by listening now, you align with protection and peace. Your intuition is a gift, a sacred compass bestowed by the spiritual world. Follow it without hesitation. The path you are being guided toward is luminous, but only if you are willing to take bold steps in faith. Do not fear solitude, for it is in these moments that your soul expands and your strength multiplies. Gabriel is urging you to see the beauty in your own company, the power in your independence, and the sanctity of your boundaries. There will be tests, subtle temptations to return to old patterns or to ignore the guidance you have received. Resist them. Trust that the angel's wisdom will never steer you wrong. Your protection is paramount. Every decision you make to honor your well-being reverberates through your life like a melody of light. Gabriel's guidance is gentle yet firm, reminding you that your heart's sanctuary is worth defending. Do not allow guilt or obligation to dictate your actions. The divine teaches you that self-respect is sacred, and that boundaries are the language of love spoken to yourself. You are stronger than the forces that seek to sway you. Stand with unwavering confidence, knowing that the angels are orchestrating circumstances in your favor, shielding you from harm unseen. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities that appear around you. These are messages from God, messages of warning and protection, affirming the steps you are being guided to take. You are being called to release fear and embrace clarity. By doing so, you align with your highest purpose and allow your spirit to flourish in ways previously unimaginable. Take comfort in knowing that you are never alone. Gabriel walks with you, watching, guiding, and lifting your spirit in moments of uncertainty. Your heart is safe, your path illuminated. Trust this divine counsel. Protect your energy, your emotions, and your heart. The guidance offered is urgent, yet gentle, and it will lead you to a place of lasting peace and empowerment. Step forward with courage, for the protection of your soul is now in your hands. Gabriel's light surrounds you, reinforcing your strength, guiding your choices, and reminding you that you are infinitely cherished and divinely guarded. There are secrets unfolding around you that only Gabriel can reveal. Some are hidden within the whispers of the wind, others in the subtle glimmer of light that catches your eye at unexpected moments. Pay attention, for these signs carry messages meant solely for you. A presence lingers close to you, one that may feel familiar yet uneasy. Gabriel's guidance calls you to observe carefully, to feel deeply, and to discern the intentions behind every encounter. Not all energies are meant to remain in your life. Your heart holds a treasure of wisdom that has been accumulating through trials and quiet victories. Gabriel urges you to honor that wisdom, to protect it fiercely, for it is the key to navigating the maze of influences around you. You may encounter moments of doubt, when the path ahead seems obscured. Trust in the celestial signs that appear as gentle nudges, revealing hidden truths that only the spiritual world can illuminate. There is someone or something attempting to influence your choices, yet your spirit has the power to remain untouchable. Gabriel whispers, recognize the difference between guidance and manipulation. Protect your freedom. A sudden feeling, a quiet intuition, or a subtle discomfort in your interactions may be a message from angels. Do not dismiss it. These moments are divinely orchestrated to alert you to dangers that are not yet visible. You are standing at a threshold where every decision carries weight beyond what the eye can see. Gabriel reminds you that this is a pivotal moment, where protection and empowerment meet, shaping your destiny with divine precision. Even the smallest act of guarding your heart creates ripples in the spiritual realm. Every choice to release negativity invites light and blessing into your life. You are being called to act decisively. Some truths may seem hidden, even from yourself, until you take a step of faith. Gabriel encourages you to explore what lies beneath appearances, for clarity comes only to those brave enough to confront it. The energy surrounding you is dynamic, constantly shifting. Gabriel asks you to remain vigilant, to sense the subtle movements in your relationships and surroundings, and to act with discernment before it's too late. Your soul is a magnet for light, but it also attracts shadows. Gabriel's guidance is to sharpen your awareness, to recognize what nourishes you and what drains you, ensuring that your sanctuary remains untouched. There may be messages arriving through dreams, fleeting thoughts, or unexpected encounters. Treat each as sacred, a direct line from the spiritual world delivering wisdom and warnings that could alter your path. You possess an inner strength that many underestimate. Gabriel urges you to embrace it fully, to let it radiate as a shield, a luminous barrier against those who would diminish your joy or sway your intentions. Even in silence, the universe speaks to you. Listen for the vibrations of truth that resonate in your heart, for these are messages from God today, revealing opportunities for protection and spiritual growth. You are being invited to trust in your instincts like never before. Each hesitation you overcome strengthens the bond between your consciousness and the divine guardians who guide your steps. There is a delicate balance at play in your life between openness and protection. Gabriel's guidance teaches you to navigate this balance with grace, ensuring that your heart remains untouched by harmful energies. Unexpected clarity may arrive, illuminating decisions you have postponed. Do not ignore these moments. They are messages of the angels, crafted to lead you toward safety, wisdom, and empowerment. You may feel a pull toward old habits or familiar connections. Gabriel urges you to question these impulses, to examine whether they serve your higher good, or if they are merely distractions from your divine path. Even subtle gestures from others may contain hidden intentions. Gabriel instructs you to read between the lines, to feel beyond words, and to honor the signals that protect your peace and integrity. Your presence itself is a force of light that transforms spaces. Gabriel calls you to recognize your impact, to move deliberately, and to protect the energy you carry as a sacred responsibility entrusted to you by the divine. A hidden opportunity is approaching, one that may seem subtle but carries profound consequences. Gabriel urges you to sense it carefully, for recognizing it will protect your heart and align your path with divine favor. There are energies around you that seem neutral, yet Gabriel warns that appearances are often deceiving. Trust your inner compass, for it discerns truths that the eye cannot see. A sudden encounter may shift your perspective. Pay attention to those brief moments of clarity, as they are messages from angels, guiding you to act before circumstances tighten around you. Your emotions are like a compass, signaling when you are in alignment and when danger lurks nearby. Gabriel calls you to honor these feelings as sacred signals, not to be dismissed or rationalized away. You may feel a tug toward hesitation, a fear of taking decisive action. Gabriel reminds you, hesitation can be costly. Protect your heart by trusting the guidance flowing to you from the spiritual realm. Even quiet spaces carry vibrations meant for your attention. The subtle rustle of leaves, the sudden shift in a breeze, the glimmer of sunlight, they are all divine messages from God, directing you toward clarity and safety. You are being led to confront situations you may have avoided, not out of malice, but to protect your energy and ensure your peace. Gabriel assures you that courage now prevents unnecessary pain later. Some people will test your boundaries without realizing it. Gabriel's guidance is to respond firmly but gracefully, maintaining your integrity while keeping your heart guarded against undue influence. Unexpected insights may appear in moments of stillness. Gabriel encourages you to embrace these flashes of understanding, as they reveal truths the mind alone cannot decipher. You are being guided to release attachments that have subtly drained your spirit. Each release creates space for blessings that are waiting to enter your life, unseen but divinely orchestrated. A sense of urgency surrounds certain decisions. Gabriel's whispers remind you that timing is crucial. Acting now can shield you from shadows that linger at the edges of your awareness. Your intuition is heightened, more powerful than ever before. Gabriel calls you to trust it fully, for every nudge and subtle warning is a lifeline from the spiritual world, keeping you safe and aligned. You may notice patterns repeating in relationships or circumstances. These repetitions are messages of the angels, signaling where protection is required and where your energy must remain inviolate. Even seemingly small actions carry immense spiritual weight. Gabriel emphasizes that protecting your heart in subtle ways can prevent larger disruptions, preserving the sanctity of your soul. A quiet sense of knowing may arise in moments of solitude. This is not coincidence. Gabriel assures you that these are direct messages from God, designed to guide you with precision and care. Your presence resonates with power and light, even when you feel uncertain. Gabriel's guidance is to cultivate awareness of this energy, using it as both shield and compass in every interaction. Some truths may feel uncomfortable, yet they hold the keys to your safety and empowerment. Gabriel instructs you to face these truths with bravery, trusting that divine support surrounds you at every turn. The world may attempt to distract or confuse you. Gabriel calls you to remain anchored, to discern what nourishes your spirit versus what diminishes it, ensuring that your energy remains protected. Unexpected blessings are arriving, but only if you remain attentive. Gabriel reminds you that divine timing is precise, and recognizing these blessings requires a vigilant heart and mind. You are stepping into a space where the spiritual and physical worlds intersect. Gabriel urges you to embrace this intersection fully, for it offers insights, protection, and guidance that cannot be found elsewhere. There is a presence near you that is subtle yet powerful, guiding your steps in ways you may not yet understand. Gabriel calls you to open your senses and perceive the hidden forces shaping your path. A sudden shift in your emotions may signal that you are being called to act decisively. Gabriel reminds you that ignoring these signals can allow shadows to linger where they do not belong. You may feel drawn to revisit past experiences, yet Gabriel warns that not all memories are meant to guide you now. Some serve only as lessons, others as shields for the trials ahead. Unexpected guidance can come from ordinary moments. A song, a phrase, a fleeting vision. Gabriel urges you to treat these as divine messages, for they are meant to protect and awaken you. There are choices before you that seem small but carry immense spiritual weight. Gabriel whispers that each decision made with awareness strengthens your heart and wards off unseen dangers. Even fleeting encounters can hold significance. Gabriel calls you to observe carefully, noticing intentions, emotions, and energy shifts that reveal truths beyond the surface. Your heart may feel fragile in certain moments. Gabriel reminds you that vulnerability is a sign of strength when paired with discernment and the protection of your inner light. You are entering a season where clarity will arrive in unexpected forms. Gabriel's guidance encourages you to remain attentive and open, for these insights are messages from angels guiding your every step. A sense of urgency may rise within you, subtle but insistent. Gabriel calls you to honor this inner warning, for it is a beacon of protection, leading you away from potential harm. Even silence carries meaning. Listen to the spaces between words, to the quiet pauses in your surroundings. They are often messages from God designed to reveal hidden truths. You may encounter choices that test your patience or resolve. Gabriel assures you that discernment now will prevent heartache later and preserve the sanctity of your soul. The energy around you is alive, shifting with each thought and emotion. Gabriel encourages you to tune in, sensing the subtle currents that may influence your path and taking steps to remain safeguarded. There are moments when you may feel alone, yet Gabriel's presence is steadfast. The angels are beside you, ready to support, shield, and guide you through unseen obstacles. Unexpected clarity can illuminate even the most complex situations. Gabriel whispers that by trusting these insights, you align yourself with protection and divine wisdom. You are being called to trust in the unseen forces guiding you. Gabriel emphasizes that even when the path is unclear, your heart will recognize the truth and lead you towards safety. Some relationships may test your resolve, asking for your attention or energy. Gabriel reminds you to respond with discernment, guarding your spirit against those who do not honor your light. A quiet sense of intuition will grow stronger in the days ahead. Gabriel calls you to act on this guidance immediately, for it carries the wisdom and protection of the spiritual realm. You may feel a subtle pressure to conform or appease others. Gabriel instructs you to resist, for your soul's integrity is more valuable than external approval. Even small acts of self-care now resonate profoundly in your spiritual journey. Gabriel reminds you that protecting your heart and energy creates openings for blessings and divine alignment. The path before you is filled with unseen currents. Gabriel urges you to move with awareness, to notice the invisible threads that guide your destiny, and to act decisively when your heart signals. Thank you for listening and opening your heart to this divine guidance. Please confirm that you received this message by writing the phrase, "I believe in the angels of Lord." If you wish, you can share your prayer request in the comments, and we will lift it up with devotion. Your presence here is precious, and to continue receiving messages of protection, guidance, and blessings, it's important that you join our channel by subscribing and activating the notification bell. Together, we create a space of light, love, and spiritual connection, where the messages of the angels can reach and uplift every soul. Thank you for trusting this sacred moment.